Hi everyone, I'm back and this video I'll be doing the Planner Addict Tag. I'm going to be reading through the questions off a sheet of paper, so if my eyes go down, I'm looking at the next question. I'll also list the questions I'll be answering in the description below the video. That way, if you want to do the Planner Addict Tag, you know what the questions are. So question number 1, what planner are you currently using? I am currently using a pieced together bullet journal. I made it out of my Need Shopping Organize Her mini flex notebook, and I've been using it about 2 months and I really love it. Question number 2, what planner or planners have given you planner peace? This one honestly has been the closest yet, and because it's small enough that it can fit in all of my purses, or it's small enough that I can just carry it around, and big enough that it's small enough that it's not awkward to carry it around, but big enough that I'm not writing teeny tiny in it, and I can rearrange it. These rings open up and I can rearrange their contents at will, add and subtract different paper, whatever I want. That's what I really like about it. Question number 3, Filofax, Midori, or Condrin? None. I've looked at Filofaxes. I like the idea of the little pocket-sized molding because I think it could make a cool wallet, but they're horribly expensive. The Midori Traveler's Notebooks, I like the concept of it, but I haven't tried it yet. And Condrin, they're cute, but they're also really expensive. The Need Shopping Organize Her little binder is only like $8 off the website, and you can even get it through Amazon too. So I prefer functionality and frugalness over pretty and expensive. Question number 4, pocket size, personal size, A5, or binder? I guess this would be called the personal size because of how, like I said, I can throw it in my purse. It's bigger than my hand, so yeah, I guess I'd call it the personal size because it does take 8.5 by 5.5 paper. Question number 5, where do you get inspired most? Instagram, YouTube, or Pinterest? I don't have an Instagram account, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I love Pinterest. I have my own category on Pinterest called Get Yourself Organized, and anything that's cool planner related, I just throw it onto that board. Question number 6, what is your go-to pen? My pen preference are the Sharpie pens. This one is purple. It's the current one I'm using, and I love them because I just love the way they write, and that's what the tip looks like. I don't know if you can really see it. And they don't bleed through, and the ink is permanent and it doesn't run, and I really like that about that, and you can get them in all different colors. Question number 7, what are your favorite inserts? I don't really have any favorites, to be honest, because I've only been using the system for 2 months, and I'm still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Calendar wise, for my Bujo, I use the Franklin Covey Blooms monthly inserts that I just repunch and put in here. And all the paper that's in here is just random paper that I've gotten over the years that just happens to fit. Like, this is a notepad from a German cartoon character called Diddle, and they were a whole bunch of these. This size were on clearance at Toys R Us one day, and so I bought them, and I'll punch them properly and stick them in here when I need to refill my paper. That's one thing I also like, is because I can find paper so easily for it. it's fairly inexpensive to have this style of bullet journal. Question number 8. Stickers, Post-its, or page flags? If I had to be honest, I don't put stickers in here because I'm not the type of person to keep my bullet journal. A lot of people do bullet journaling in bound journals or bound notebooks like Moleskine, or another one that starts with an L that I cannot pronounce, and I'll butcher it if I try to say it. And they keep them for posterity, and I look at it as it's a calendar and a bunch of to-do lists. That's not really something I'm going to keep, so I don't decorate my stuff. But of those 3, I do use Post-its, and I put them on my dashboard. And there's a question about the dashboard, and you'll get more answers to that in a second. Question number 9. Keep it simple or decorate it out. Going off my last answer, or continuing on at least, I don't decorate it much. If I do decorate it, I use cute paper to write on, like the diddle paper. But I don't really decorate it because I'm not going to keep the to-do list after they're done, or I may keep the calendar pages, like the monthly inserts, for like a year or 2, but they're small enough that, that they don't take up a lot of space. Question number 10. How many sections do you have in your planner? I have about 6, if you can believe it. The first section after my dashboard is my shopping list section, and these shopping list pages come standard in the Organize Her notebook, and when I run out of them, I'm really going to be sad because I haven't been able to find more of them. The second section is my monthly inserts, and I'm only showing you June because June doesn't have a lot written on it. But in between the months is where I put my daily to-do list, like this. And I got a lot done, but I still have more stuff to do. I need to film YouTube videos on here so I can cross it off. My next section is it's the shopping list divider that comes standard in the Need Organize Her notebook, and I use it to, because it has pockets, I use it to hold my coupons when I do go shopping, and it's got a pamphlet in there for my bank. The section after that would be my categorized to-do lists, and these are to-do lists for specific things, but they are in alphabetical order. Like this one for my blog, ideas for blog posts, notes for my little side business, a house to-do list where quite a bit of it is crossed off, reminders for work, and YouTube video ideas. The next section after that is my coupons tab, which I don't keep coupons in, but I use it to hold labels off yarn that I'm using for a project, so I know my materials cost, and receipts and other random pieces of paper. And then the final section is, I call it the brain dump / note section. It's where I write down anything that doesn't need to go on a categorized to-do list, or it's not something I need to get done that day, but this is where I keep a copy of my master to-do list. And the paper behind it is just note paper. This is more diddle paper that I just write on. And it's not just diddle paper in here. I've got parchment paper with a washi tape post that I'm going to be doing. And just whatever paper I can find. That's, I either got this notepad from somewhere, or I bought it real cheap. I don't like to spend a lot on paper for my notepads or notebooks. It's not worth it to me, especially when I'm going to just throw it away. Okay, question number 11. Did you use a planner for school? When I was in elementary and middle school, the school I went to required us to have assignment books. It it was a college prep school, so they were trying to instill in us very early the need to write down your assignments to make sure you got your homework done. And I kept on doing that with a really cheap at-a-glance little spirals throughout high school and part of college, the first part of college. Once I got into my master's program, I started using my Franklin Covey Sierra more, and then moved on from that to this 2 months ago. Question 12. Rings, spiral bound, disc bound, or other, and why? I guess you would consider this spiral because it's kind of spiral kind of ring, because I can flip it open at will and bend it back like a spiral notebook, but I can also add and take away things in it like you can for ring bound, and that's what I really love about the Mead Flex binders, whether they be the small organized her ones or the larger big flex ones. Question 13. Do you use a dashboard, and how? I do have a dashboard, but only in the sense of it's a semi-laminated piece of paper, and this came with the Mead organized her. It helped if I were to take all the post-its off. It shows you how to actually use, or gives you some ideas on how to use and organize with the shopping list. And I just stick post-its to it. If somebody hands me a post-it, or I have to write something down on a post-it because this isn't at hand for some reason, I take the post-it and just stick it on here. Okay. Wow, this was a longer video than I thought. I'll post the questions down in the description, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.